Hi my brothers and sisters, welcome to my channel, The Goddess. So I am here as promised with the March love predictions for you singles out there. I've had quite a busy February actually. My fiance found a stray Pomeranian wandering around after tennis, and she's really grown attached to us, really. I mean, I can't even get rid of her if I wanted to. I can leave the gate wide open and she won't run away. She's very clingy and attached to us, so I feel it was just kind of meant to be. And so my cat is finally playing with her. She was a bit jealous in the beginning, but I'm a good mom. I had to reassure my cat that she's very loved, which she is, and she's very spoiled too. So she had to get used to someone else in the house, but she's okay, my little baby Cupie. So I was quite busy and didn't have as much time to do videos as I originally anticipated, but I am dedicated to you guys and to this channel, and so I had to keep my promise. So I am here with 4 piles for you. I have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Please take the time to meditate on which pile really resonates with you, which picture really draws you in. That will be the pile for you. Pause the video if you need to, and I will see you at your pile.
Hi pile 1, if you chose this beautiful couple here in this lovely card, this is the reading for you. So from the Tarot of Sexual Magic, I have the King of Cups in reverse, I have the World in reverse, I have Temperance, and the 7 of Cups in reverse. I have a Cure for Longing from the Doors Oracle, Lightning and Dragonfly. This is the Solar Plex Chakra, Wisdom and Power, Romance, Comfort. This is from Love and Lust Oracle, that's about mutual attraction. I'll get to that further in the reading. Faith, Knowledge, and Frustrated. So what you're not seeing, we have the 3 of Swords, the Judgment card, and 3 of Pentacles in reverse. We have Calling in Your Soulmate, Playfulness, the Fool, and your lovely card you chose. And I have a couple messages from your angels as well that I will get to at the end of your reading. So, alright. So this first pile from the Tarot of Sexual Magic, this is all cups, right? This is all about emotion and love. Very fitting since this is love reading here. And you're my singles group. So from what I can see here is you definitely suffered heartache in the past, and there is a longing for romance. There is a bit of a longing, right? There's a longing for it, but there's a blockage. Okay, now there is a soulmate coming in, but you have to embody this energy for that soulmate to come in. The Fool's energy. And I'm going to get to that further in the reading. I'm going to focus on this first though. We have the King of Cups here in reverse. The World in reverse. So the past relationships haven't gone the way you wanted in the past. I can see that. But there's a longing. There's this temperance. It's about that warming up. You know, gaining that balance back and slowly warming up, especially in this particular tarot deck. It's about slowly warming up to the idea of love again and opening yourself up to it. But it's very slow because there's a lot of blockages here. 7 of Cups in reverse. In the traditional tarot, 7 of Cups is about, all these different choices, right, and temptations, but it's also about illusions, and so it's about coming out of that illusion, which is good. It's a good energy to come out of that illusion. Sometimes we have false preconceived ideas about love and how relationships should be, right? And we learn from our past mistakes and our past relationships what not to do, who not to date again. But it takes a lot of self-awareness to do that, because so often, an example, someone could be in an abusive relationship and they get out of that relationship and then they just wind up dating someone else that's like that, Why? Because it's not so much that person, but it's actually us, right? It's what we have to heal within ourselves, right? Anyone that disrespects you, it's because you weren't respecting yourself. I mean, that's the reality of it, you know. And yes, you can't control anyone, right? You can't blame yourself for the actions of other people, but you choose to keep someone in your life if they treat you right or not, right? It's about having boundaries, you know, whatever type of connection it is either. It doesn't even have to be romance. It could be a friendship, could be an employer, you know, if someone isn't respecting you or doing that reciprocal give and take or appreciating you, and you choose to stay in that connection, it's you know, then the falling on me, right, for allowing that, because it's about standing up. Now you're single, and so, you know, this is a general reading, so it could be various reasons. You've had relationships in the past, so various reasons why you suffered that heartache, whether it was you that chose or them that chose or mutual. You've had failings in love, and so you're a bit reluctant to fully open up. Okay, but it's starting, and you know, you have this is your fortune, right? Your fortune is that you're going to have the courage to embrace change and take risks, to be encouraged, to be adventurous, right? This is your fortune that's going to come about, especially in March. You're that temperance, that longing to open up, right? It's coming. We have here, love is happiness, a spark inside. Live deliberately and choose boldly, then you have arrived, right? And so, I love this too. And there's playfulness as well, right? To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And that's basically what the Fool card is about, because this card is pretty much like the Rider-Waite or Major Arcana card, right? I mean, it's just like it. Even though this is from an oracle deck, this is from the fortune reading cards, this card in particular, but it looks just like the Fool card from the tarot. And he's the man here with, you know, a little bit of baggage, you know, he's just free, has a little dog. I mean, he's so carefree he can almost walk off that cliff, you know, if he doesn't pay attention. But it's like the world awaits him, right? And so it's getting out of this world energy that's in reverse that you have currently right now, where things have gone wrong, and actually really being on top of that world and just being free and being playful and having faith, you know, that love will come, right? And, you know, that solar plexus chakra, that's about self-empowerment and self-love and gaining the wisdom from the hurts that you've had in the past, gaining the wisdom, and rather than having it break your heart and suffering, learning from it and be empowered from it, you know, learn from the past. Because we have the Three of Pentacles here, because this is what you're not seeing, the Three of Pentacles in reverse here in a love reading. It's representing not learning from the past mistakes, right? It's repeating the same mistakes and repeating the same mistakes in love. And if you keep doing the same things, you're going to get the same results, right? Doing something different. You have the dragonfly that represents, you know, renewal and change. It says here, be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. There's a message about healing as well in this reading. I said I was going to get to the end, but you know what? I'm just going to do it now because I did pull this card. So we have healing, right? Listen to your heart. Love is the greatest healer. It has the capacity of balance and heal your emotions, thoughts, and perceptions, which in turn will heal you physically. Your angels are here with you and will help dissolve your fears. Trust in the power of love to guide you, and your life will magically transform. This card is confirming that healing is occurring right now, right? So you're going through this healing process. That's what the Temperance is about also. It's about healing, and it's about finding that balance again that you've lost through heartache. And the Judgment card, what you're needing to do is, and what you probably have been doing, because I do feel that as well, you've been doing this, but really reflecting on the ideal partner that you do want, right? And, so, but to come from a place of balance too, and don't assume that everyone's the same, because one partner may be a cheater, but that doesn't mean that every man's a cheater, or every woman's a cheater. It just means that one particular person was, doesn't mean, I had one unfaithful Scorpio lover. It doesn't mean that my current one's going to be unfaithful. He's like very devoted, Don't assume, don't put labels just because they're a man, or just because they're a woman, or just because they're a certain sign, or just because they're a certain age, Don't put labels either, because each person is new. They keep an open mind, right? That's also what the Fool is about, about not just embracing change, but he's also open. He's so open. He's the first card in the tarot deck. It's about new beginnings. It's about embarking on a journey. It's about just being free and letting go of the past. And he has very little baggage, so he's not really carrying the baggage of his past with him. He's just ready, right? Ready for adventure. Because if you can really embody that energy, then you're gonna start calling in your soulmate, right? And the thing is, I feel that the soulmate's already coming in anyway. I feel he's coming in, or he or she is actually coming in anyway, right? And that romance is going to come in, right? That cure for the longing that you've had for the romance, it's coming in. But what's blocking you is not learning from the past mistakes, and also just be wary of not putting labels, right? Because that's going to frustrate this person that wants to come in, right? And this person is going to bring you a lot of comfort, and this person is it's gonna be mutual, right? It says here, they want you as much as you want them. Both of you insecure, curious of one another, craving and longing to fall in love. So yeah, and that makes sense, because I asked, because I felt frustrated, right? So this soulmate is coming in, they're gonna be a bit frustrated. I want to know why are they gonna be frustrated? So I just got some emotions here. So we have, and this is on your end, right? So they're feeling that you're going to be a bit closed-minded, a bit withdrawn, even though they know that you want them. They're going to feel that, right? And the problem is, because it says here insecure, maybe it's your insecurity that's making you feel that way, but then they're a bit insecure, so there's a bit of mirroring as well going on here. They're going to feel responsible for that. They're going to feel, guilty. Yeah, here we go. They're going to feel guilty as well, even angry, but angry at themselves, really, because they're going to feel unworthy because they're so in love, right? There's insecurity on both your ends. And so what's going to help with this soulmate that you're calling in the lovely month of March is really, just coming from a place of playfulness, not putting too much pressure on each other, right? Just having fun. It's also going to be someone that's intellectual as well. Could be an air sign, possibly. Could be, but if not, then someone that's very knowledgeable. Possibly nerd, or someone intellectual. That's what I feel as well, if you want some confirmation of who this type of person will be. Yeah, and so it says here, says, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So also, don't be too hard on yourself for the past mistakes. Just learn from them. We learn the best through mistakes anyway, right? If we didn't make any mistakes, we really wouldn't learn what not to do. Wisdom is earned. So don't be too hard on yourself for the past mistakes you've made. And believe Be open to all possibilities and opportunities. Let go of preconceived ideas. There's nothing to fear. You're constantly surrounded by love. Start to believe in yourself and trust your instincts. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities abound. Provide you're flexible and retain an open heart and mind. Believe all is possible. So yeah, so be flexible. Have, embody this energy of being just open, right? Open and flexible, because if there's any closed-mindedness, it's going to put a blockage of this love that wants to come in, and it's going to be something that you're not going to be expecting, because it's like sudden change, surprise, epiphany, transformation. So this is going to be a connection that transforms you, and also is going to come when you least expect it. Like I said, you've gone through heartache, and you might not even be too serious about like looking for love, but it's coming, and so prepare for it. And how you prepare for that is just be yourself, have fun, be open. This is the fortune that's coming to you. So I'm going to read this to you here. So the Fool, and I'll show it to you again so you can take a close look at it. Says here, this card symbolizes a time of unlimited potential and the need to set forth a new journey, one that is totally unknown and could see you as uncharted territories. Go, adventures await. Many of you have felt in a rut and scared of change. It's time to take risks and be assertive, bold and daring. Get out of your comfort zone. A new way of living is opening up for you. New experiences and lots of travel will present it. And most of all, you will be free from worries and burdens. You have the ability, strength, and courage. Okay, so that's what's coming to you in March, right? Is this feeling of just being free and free of worries. You just let go of all this past funk that you've been in, right? It says here as well, enjoy new hobbies or sporting activities as they're vital in setting the fast-paced energy that surrounds this card's vibe. Your restless energy may be tough on close relationships, though you will need your space. Oh, this is about partners, right? But you are my singles. So singles could fall in love easily while traveling to wild and exotic destinations. This is an ideal time for finding soulmates while traveling around wide open spaces such as parks, the country, or beautiful ocean. So my readings are for everyone worldwide. I do know that some of us are locked down, but just adventure, enjoy nature as much as you can, but just enjoy the things you love, right? Just be you, authentically you, whatever you enjoy, So if you enjoy writing, do like a writer's meetup, possibly, even if it's online, if you enjoy running on the beach, go run on the beach, if it's surfing, whatever it is, just be authentically you. And by just being authentically you and playful and free and joyful, you're going to bring in that soulmate that's going to come in, right? Okay, so this is your reading. Thanks for tuning in. If this reading resonated with you, please help out my channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing. And I will see you at the next reading. Thanks. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. If you chose this lovely silhouetted couple here, this is your reading. So from the Tarot of Sexual Magic, I got the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. I have celebrating. There will be a reason to celebrate. Love call. Sword and rose. Hand of cards. And camera. I have freedom flows. And luck. So this is the fortune that will be coming to your love life. Luck. I have love and healing, the heart chakra. Revenge. This is from Love and Lust Oracle, the Enchanted Romance. I have friendship, charming, storm fields, spend quality time together. This is what you're not seeing. I have the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Four of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. I have past love, relationship, separation, heart-to-heart conversations, and this could be the one. And we have soulmate for your card. I'll read that at the end. That's the one you chose. And then some messages from your angels, which we will also go towards the end as well of the reading. Okay. So my pile 2. See, that's 46. Okay. So yeah, from looking at these pile of cards, it's very, very clear to me that in March there will be someone from your past coming back into your life. An ex, a love interest, someone that you had romance with, most likely definitely an ex, someone from your past. That is so clear with so many cards. We have past life relationship. You could have known each other before, so there's that. We have love call as well that reiterates that, and we have camera as well that talks about memories. So yeah, we have love call here, right? So someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you, letting you know. Camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past mistakes. We have sword and rose, clarity, truth, revelation, you know, and then hand of cards is about taking a chance, right? And so it's so clear that this is someone from your past that's coming back into your life. Spend quality time together, heart-to-heart conversations. So this past romance, lover, ex, they are coming back, and they're going to come back with a message of love to you. You guys are going to have heart-to-heart conversations. You guys are going to be spending quality time together, and this is you know, a connection. I mean, perhaps it can even be a friendship that never really turned into a romance, but now is blossoming into romance, you know, never got off on the right foot as well, you know. So this is, you know, general reading, but this is definitely, I mean, there's separation as well. So you guys could be in separation, were together and still remain friends, or you guys completely took a separation and now you guys are going to be rebuilding, starting with that friendship, right? So take what resonates, because like I said, this is a general reading, but what is very clear is someone from your past is coming back to you with a message of love. Okay, that is so clear, and it's because this person is a soulmate, right? That's what we have a soulmate here. So what I can see, and it's going to be a reason to celebrate, right? You guys are going to enjoy each other's company, because what happened in the past here, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, and the Queen of Wands. This is all about passion, right? But it's all in reverse. Ideally, you would want these upright, these energies here. And we have revenge, right? And then the heart chakra healing. So definitely this separation, it caused some heartache, it caused some pain between the two of you. That's clear as well. But with the Knight of Wands, especially particularly in this deck, when it's upright, you know, this is being bound to each other, not because you know, out of being forced, you know, like a ball and chain type idea, but because you just are so happy and so joyful that you can't get enough of each other, like you have to be with another, you know. It's in reverse though, so you guys have this friendship, you know, it's deep rooted, this connection that you have, and really you just can't escape one another, right? Even though there's a separation, there's just something about this connection that you can't leave, you can't forget, you can't move on from, right? That you're just gonna come back to each other. This is a soulmate, right? And you know, perhaps this person in the past may have been a bit flighty. I mean, we also have the Page of Wands here, which is, you know, represents an immature energy, not willing to commit, And, you know, we have, you know, the two women here with the man. So perhaps in the past there was reluctance to commit, but that is changing now, because we have the Four of Pentacles here, where this a significant other of yours, of this person of interest, wants to claim you for theirs now. And this is, you know, upright. So this is a positive type of, like, if you look at her, you know, she's like, these pentacles are mine, you know, this is my prized possession, I treasure and I love them. And this is more of a healthy type of possession, you know, this is more like a commitment type energy, like, I want to be with you, I want you for mine, I want you to be mine, I want you all to myself, you know, and I don't really want to share you with anyone else. I want to be exclusive to you because you're a treasure to me. That's what I see in this card. So this person has been growing. This person has changed. I can see you have been heartbroken. There's, you know, a bit of revenge that you want, or maybe there was some revenge in the past, you know, some anger here. So there's a bit of heart, you know, chakra healing. But you guys are going to have, you know, these heart-to-heart conversations and really just let it all out in the open, you know, because this connection is based on friendship, and this person is quite charming as well, you know, and they've changed. So now, where they were in the past, this is what you're not seeing. In the past, there were this Page of Wands in reverse, right? This immature energy that didn't really want to commit, and now they're the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands, right? The King of Pentacles, he is a very stable man, you know, someone that wants to give you the security, someone that wants to have a family, you know, someone that wants to grow with you, someone that wants to have a future with you. You know, this is a very, very stable energy. This is husband material here. The King of Wands, that combined with the fiery passion, you know, he's, you know, the fiery lover as well, very passionate in bed, you know. So you get the best of both worlds. You get this you know, this passion, because there's so much passion, right? There's so much fire wand energy. This is a very passionate connection, but now it's not just lust. It's stability, you know, it's wanting to be exclusive with you. And it's because this is a soulmate of yours. This is a connection that's based off of friendship, right? This could be the one, right? You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So yeah, the person that you really want to be with, the ideal partner, you already know them, right? And so it's someone from your past is coming back into your life. Okay, so I'll go further into this. So we have here, freedom flows, says here, don't hold yourself back from worldly freedom, dream grand things for divine sacred reason. It's a nice little rhyme there, a nice little poem. But you know, you want to just be free in your love, because this person really has done the thinking, has really reflected on their past mistakes, and they want a fresh start. You know, they miss you, they want to spend time together, they're reminiscing on the good times that you've had together. Here it says, enchanted romance that's meant to be, protected by divinity, true love that stands the test of time, two souls are called to come and rise. So yes, two souls that stand the test of time. So you guys have known each other before, you guys have this friendship, this connection has stood the test of time. Like I said, this is someone from your past coming back. They haven't been able to forget you, right? Because this is a deep connection. This is a soulmate. This is not just your everyday Joe. You know, you don't find connection like this all the time. You know, this is special. This is really special. And you know, the storm, right? The storm feels. This is about going through the storm, but rather than fearing it and running from it, letting it transform you and strengthen you, you know, actually welcoming the storm. Because through these storms, the storm of this relationship, the past of it, it's made you stronger. It's stood the test of time. Your friendship has, and you both come out winning. You both come out, growing and learning from each other. And that's what part of these heart-to-heart conversations are going to be about too, is really just diving deep on what your connection means to each other and how it's made you both grow, how it's made you reflect. This is a very beautiful connection. This is beautiful. I feel that. We have messages from your angels here. So we have positive outcome. At this very moment, you are sowing the seeds of your future through your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and attitudes. Whether through love, fear, or indifference, you're always creating something. So remember to keep your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes positive, and you will create a positive outcome, right? So this is an omen that this is there's going to be a reason to celebrate. It's a bit of a risk, right? But if you stay positive, and because luck is on your side as well, it's gonna end up good. Because I'm telling you, this person really has matured. He's the king of Pentacles, and he or she, they are the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands, right? This is very stable, mature energy. That they're the king, right? Not the queen, not the page, not the knight, the freaking king of Pentacles and Wands, right? So this person really has grown immensely from this page energy, right? We have conflict, feelings which you have suppressed for a very long time are yearning to be acknowledged and expressed. You are torn between what you think is right to do and what your heart wants, and this is the primary cause of stress in your life. We, your angels, urge you to follow your heart, do what you love, not what you think you should, right? So follow your heart, and lots of times people say, I know people don't change, but sometimes they do. For the most part, people, a cheater always a cheater, a womanizer always a womanizer, an abusive person always an abusive person, but sometimes an alcoholic and always an alcoholic, a drug addict always a drug addict. But sometimes people do change. Some people actually do mature. Sometimes people actually grow. I'm real on this channel. I'm completely honest. I bear my soul and my truth. My fiance was an alcoholic. So many people said, he's always going to drink, he's never going to change. Well, 3 years sober now, right? Been with him for 7. Half of that, roller coaster I've been with, he did. And I had a separation with him. And that's what it took to wake him up. Because he didn't want to lose me, right? And it was still his decision, his choice to do it. So I'm very proud of him for being that strong to do it. But people can mature. People can change. People can grow. Especially when they have such a deep connection like this. It's like a catalyst to want to change. And that's what soulmates do, right? Your soulmate is already with you in spirit, believe this, and they will manifest physically. They're coming in anyway. They're coming in with a message of love. They're coming in to have those heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Be honest with each other, right? Spend time together. Listen and talk to each other. It says here, it's easy to slip into the routine of daily life without making time to really connect and give your partner or relationship your full uninterrupted attention, right? So this is about, really tuning into someone and feeling validated and valued, and also so they can feel validated and valued. So just really, like I said, have these heart-to-heart conversations. This pretty much sums it up. But in here, you can see, it says here, these two share a kiss under a crescent moon. The kiss represents shared feelings of love or friendship. When you're in a relationship, you make the time to be present and share your love. Quality time can make or break any relationship. If you haven't been fully aware of someone, it's time to make this change, right? So perhaps in the past there wasn't that appreciation. Maybe this person didn't give you the appreciation that you deserved, right? That Page of Wands in reverse can definitely do that. Maybe that's why you want revenge. Maybe that's why there's some heart healing. Maybe it's the other way around too. Maybe you both didn't appreciate one another. That is changing, and these heart-to-heart conversations are going to bring forth all of that, right? We have luck here. You are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead, right? So luck is on your side. You have the 4-leaf clover there. So don't worry, right? There's a positive outcome, and yeah, luck is on your side. You know, your fate is changing. It says here, an opportunity to completely reverse your fortune in personal relationships is likely, you know, so luck is on your side, you know. Singles could meet someone easier than in the past, and relationships will run smoother than in the past as well. And troublesome situations will be settled once and for all. So yeah, so you know, this, whatever pain and things that were left unspoken or unsettled, it's all going to be wrapped up in a big beautiful bow. So I'm quite happy for you. This is a really nice reading. I mean, this is someone, like I said, that you feel a really deep connection with, and someone that it's just, you have such a beautiful friendship with too, because that's the root of any relationship, really. You got to have that strong friendship. That's a relationship that does stand the test of time. That's marriage material type, you know. They always say marry your best friend, right? So I'm really happy for you. I'm really excited for you. So pile 2, this is your reading. If this resonated with you, please help out my channel with liking, sharing, and subscribing. Helps out my channel like you wouldn't believe. I'm really trying my best to expand so I can do more of these for the collective. Yeah, so thank you, and I will see you at the next reading. Alright, pile 3, if you chose this beautiful card here with the woman coming out of the beautiful flower with a rainbow, this is your reading. So from the Tarot of Sexual Magic, I got the Wheel of Fortune upright, Strength, and the 9 of Cups. These are all very good energy. Quite happy that you got these cards. We have 8 coming together. We have the Grim Reaper and Mirror. We have Intuition and Physical Touch. We have Seeing Through the Fog, Balance, In Between Worlds. This is about being under the spell. I'll get into that further when I get into the reading. Divine Partnership, Elusive. Healing Family Issues and Chemistry. What You're Not Seeing. We have the 4 of Swords in reverse, the 8 of Cups in reverse, and the 10 of Pentacles. We have Marriage. And these are messages from your angels. This is actually to clarify the 8 of Cups, because I did ask that. And we have Freedom. That was a card you picked, Freedom. Alright, so I'll get into this now. So, my dears, you are pile 3 from my single bunch. This is your love prediction for March. This is actually pretty good. So yeah, you're single. You've been enjoying your freedom. I can see that. And you've done some healing. You know, now your vision of what you want out of love is getting clear. And because you've done the work on yourself, right? There's this Grim Reaper here, and to me, that in this particular reading, it reminds me of the Death card, and the Death card isn't always something bad. The Death card also represents, it's the ending, but it also is a new beginning as well. It's death and rebirth, and death isn't always a bad thing when it's something negative, right? If it's a death of negative thinking, a death of a bad relationship, a death of illness, death isn't always bad. A death of anything negative and bad is good. So there's, this rebirth happening, dying of the new and dying of the old and opening up to the new, a new path, right? This even says here with freedom, it says there's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be, right? So your path is becoming clear, the path to love. So you have come together, which is, saying that love is going to be coming into your life. And this is going to be something quite substantial. It's going to be a divine partnership. It's going to be the Ten of Pentacles. This speaks about legacy. Then we have marriage here. It's going to be something that's real. It's not a fling. It's not a one-night stand. This is this is going to blossom into something very committed and deep, right? This is very good reading. So we'll start it with the tarot here. So we have the wheel, right? The wheel of fortune. We have the strength, and then we have the Nine of Cups. So the wheel, luck is on your side. The luck is on your side. The wheel of fortune is on your side. And then in this deck particular, you can see the woman here, she's looking at her own reflection, right? And then we have the mirror as well, mirroring each other, self-image. So what this connection is going to do, you guys are going to reflect. It's like mirroring each other in a way and helping each other like grow and strengthen, right? And this help you see through the fog. The mirror, and I'll read what it says here actually for the mirror. It actually says, we're talking about mirrors. The wheel actually is the card. And so what it says here, change. So yeah, it's about change and transformation. The seduction of the mirror, preposterous destiny to be seized, or old desires and feelings undergoing transformation. Reiterating that, the death card, right? By observing, you understand where and how to change your strategy. So learning from past mistakes, reflecting the reflection, right? The mirror, reflecting and growing from it, and seeing through the fog, and finding that balance again. That's what you've been doing really with while being single. You've been finding that balance and really working on yourself, so you can be the right kind of partner for this type of divine partnership, right? And the Nine of Cups, right? The Nine of Cups is like the ultimate wish fulfillment card, right? And in the love reading, it's beautiful. It's euphoria. It says, the magic of the lantern. The light of the lantern ensures triumph of love, overwhelms the senses, and dispels rivals and hesitations. So the hesitation you may have in the past, you're letting it go and really going to open up your heart. There's a little bit you got to go through to get there. That's what these cards here, because this is not what you're seeing, which I'll get to. But yeah, there is a promise here. And this partner that's going to be coming into your life, there's going to be strong chemistry, strong magnetic attraction, and it's going to make you feel as if you're in between worlds. It's going to be like out of this world connection, like I said, a divine partnership. And this person is someone that's not easy to get, and there's a difference between playing hard to get and actually being hard to get. This person actually is quite picky, and so you're quite special that you actually are able to snag their devotion, snag their affection and their feelings, because they don't just do that for anyone. Okay, so what you're not seeing, we have the Four of Swords here, the Eight of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles, this is the legacy. This is an awesome card. Oh my god, this is one of the best cards to get in the tarot deck. This is the Ten of Pentacles. This is the legacy card. This is stability. This is the happy home, from a stability point. This is being financially stable. This is, marriage. This is family. The Ten of Cups focuses more on the emotional fulfillment and family. This is stability. So if you're looking for a relationship that's going to be stable, and this is it. Okay, this is it, right? So that's beautiful. That's perfect. And so whether you realize it or not, that's what it's going to head towards, right? This person is going to be someone that's very affectionate, that's what I see here with physical touch. They're going to be someone that really, likes to give you massages, likes to hug, very kissy, very affectionate, that doesn't hold back in showing their affection. That will be one indicator that this is the person that I'm talking about, because that's just how they are. That's how I see, and it's because you have such good chemistry and strong attraction to each other. Come together. What this says here, right, and this isn't, more promising about the love that's coming into your life. It says, this card assures you that love has come calling and seeks a partner in its dance. Know that you are cherished like a magnet. You are attracting love into your life. This is a time for harmonious, caring partnerships, right? So this is going to be, like I said, a very caring, beautiful connection. Okay, so I wanted to know, what is this Eight of Cups, right? And then we have the Four of Swords here. So this is telling me, for a while you were in a time of rest, being single, being free, and now you're coming out of that. Okay, but we have the Eight of Cups in reverse, and so the Eight of Cups is about walking away from the things that don't serve you, walking away from all the empty cups in your life and going into, it's a bit scary, you're going into the darkness. There's, the moon doesn't really light up as well as the sun, so you can't really see everything. So you kind of, in a way, going blinded almost, and then relying on faith that it's all going to work out, right? But this is a very powerful card. This is one of my favorite cards in the tarot deck because of what it represents, walking away from what doesn't serve you. And when you walk away from what doesn't serve you, wow, I mean, it's amazing the blessings that just come into your life after you do that. In fact, I'm gonna do a reading. My next reading is gonna be specifically on the power of the Eight of Cups. That's how passionate I am about the Eight of Cups. I'm going to do a reading, and in fact I'm actually going to do a whole series about the 8 because I love the number 8, and just in general you have 2 8s here, and so that's another message I want to give to you as well. 8 is the number of infinity. It's the number of, we have strength here, it's the number of material abundance as well. So if you want to be stable, and life path 8s, they're the go-getters, right? They charge life at the balls and just take charge of it. They 8s are amazing, and you are being asked to embody that energy of an 8, right? So you have the strength card, and like I said, this could even be an 8. The person that's coming into could be a life path 8, or 8 may be significant in some shape or form, that number to you guys. But again, 8 also is the strength card, right? Actually, I think in this deck, strength is, in the traditional tarot, 8 is strength. But yeah, 8 is, like I said, 8 is just a powerful number. And so the 8 of Cups, I want to know, okay, what is it that you're not letting go of? Because this is walking away from the things that don't serve you, but it's in reverse, and this is what you're not seeing. So there's something that you need to let go of in order for all of this to fully come into fruition and not get stuffed up, right? So I wanted to ask, so we have love. Negative thoughts and feelings are sabotaging your pursuit of happiness. We, your angels, are here to help you heal. Allow healing light to flow through your heart. Consciously infuse each negative thought or feeling with love and light. Feel both your heart and mind aligning in your soul's sacred purpose, and unleash your divine potential through the power of love. Okay, so this is saying, your negative thoughts, your fears, you let them go, because that's what's going to hold you back from this divine partnership that's wanting to come through, right? And if you have any self-esteem issues, which this next one talks about too, we have rainbow. You are a jewel, even though you may not see it. Even in the darkest times, you shine eternally bright. You're surrounded by an aura of love, and a pot of gold waits beyond the horizon. All will clear soon. Trust and continue to follow your dreams. You're eternally blessed, right? And we have here opportunity. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities await you. Stop dwelling on past mistakes. Surrender the past lovingly. There's nothing to regret. All is always in perfect and divine order. Everything that you've ever experienced has helped you in some way. The past is behind you. The path ahead is clear. Move forward joyfully and fulfill your heart's desire. Okay? And again, right, the path is clear if you want it to be. So don't worry about the past mistakes you made in love. Don't worry. Don't be too hard on yourself, right? And like I was saying, you know, this says here, your curves put them under a thick spell. Their eyes bubble when they stare at you. You satisfied their beastly hunger like no others. So juicy, finger looking good, right? And so you can tame the beast. You bring out the beast in them, you know, right? And if you have a little bit of weight on you or self-conscious in any way, don't even worry about it, because this person digs it. That's what I'm seeing, you know, in this reading. They dig it. So don't even think twice about it. Don't even worry about it. Just be confident and sure of yourself, you know, because this is legit. This is the real thing. You know, and know that you're a jewel. Know that you deserve love. Know that, let go of, you know, the past mistakes you made. Don't be so hard on yourself, right? So, yeah, pile 3. I mean, this is your reading. This is quite beautiful. Now, another thing that you need to work on too, we have healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So again, this is a general reading, so most of our parents mean well, and even the really bad ones, like the ones that can be neglective, abusive, and all that, to some point they do love us in their own way, you know. They just need to get themselves together. But whatever pain you have from the past, from your family and your parents, this reading is saying that by healing and forgiving those family issues, it's going to fall through with this, right? Because everything's, you know, connected, and you don't want to carry the baggage of heartache from the past into a future relationship. And I know it's hard, especially when it's family, right? Your parents and all that. So yeah, there is some healing that's got to take place, and I feel like you have been healing anyway, right? And so work on, because part of coming together as well isn't just about romantic love. It's also about friendship and family as well. You know, being harmonious and letting go of grudges and forgiving, whatever it may be. And even if, you know, sometimes family can be toxic as well, love them from a distance. Sometimes we got to just do that because some family members are just toxic, right? But whatever it is, like I said, this is a general reading. Whether it's a grudge, whether it's a really truly toxic family member that you have to keep your distance from, work on healing that connection in any way, you shape or form you can, because in healing that, it's gonna help your relationship as well. And so true, you know, like I said, I'm real on this channel. I bare my soul, I speak my truth. I don't hide things, because I am not ashamed of anything, really. I know that my past mistakes have made me stronger, and heartache I've persevered, and that's, you know, made me stronger and helps guide you guys as well, because I share how I got out of my rut. I share with you so that I can teach you guys how to do the same. But yeah, you know, healing family issues, both me and my partner had abusive mom, me. You know, my parents were abused by their parents, but they made a promise they wouldn't do that to me. So they ended the cycle of child abuse with me, which I'm very proud of them for and grateful for them. They were both beautiful, amazing, loving parents. But because of their past upbringing with my father with his father and my mom with her mother, because of that, they had a lot of wounds that needed to be healed, and sometimes self-esteem issues that, don't get me wrong, the parents loved each other and cherished each other, but sometimes things weren't as smoothly as they could have been because they both had esteem issues that stemmed from their upbringing as children, from not feeling loved and wanted and being abused. And so what this reading is saying, by healing from any trauma you've experienced in growing up as a child, by healing that trauma, that in turn will help your romantic life, because it's just how it is, because when you do get married and start your own family, you don't want to be like hurt your children the way you were hurt, right? And I know a lot of us say, oh, never do that, but you have to be really, really aware, because a lot of it's deep-rooted and it's the subconscious, right? My partner's in so much healing with himself as well, and I tell him, like he's grown so much, where he's so much more of a gentle man and just gentle with me, where when I first met him, he had a sharp tongue, and he was raised that way, and I don't do good with that. But to keep me around, he had to learn to be a lot more gentler with me. But that's him, and I tell him too, it's like, you don't want to be like that to your children either, because I get it. It comes out because that's how you were treated, so it comes out. That sharp tongue, those harsh words you may not mean in the moment, and say you're sorry and all that, but they shouldn't be said in the first place, right? Like, be different than what you've been brought up with, It's, being abused, whether it's verbally, emotionally, physically, is not an excuse to verbally, emotionally, or physically abuse anyone else, right? And so, like I said, whatever trauma you may have been through, healing that will help your future relationship, will help your future children, or current children you have as well. Because you don't want to make the same mistakes that your parents might have, right? And and like I said, sometimes they're unintentional mistakes. Like, my mom loved me, but she was too sheltering. She was overprotective to the point where I was really sheltered, and I had to learn a lot of lessons the hard way because she sheltered me. I know I'm not going to do that to my children, and like I said, sometimes they do it out of love even, So, anyways, I think you get my gist. So, pile 3, thank you for tuning in. This is your reading. If this resonated with you, please hit the like, share, and subscribe. It helps out my channel. If you don't believe us, I'm trying to expand my channel so I can do more readings like this for you guys. So I love you guys. Take care, love and light, and I will see you at the next reading. Alright, pile 4, if you chose this beautiful picture of these two here, this is the reading for you. So, from the Tarot of Sexual Magic, I got the Knave of Pentacles. There. I have the Magician in reverse, and the Star. The stars. I have Soulmates, Golden Mirror, the Lion, Mountain, and Solitude in reverse. I have Nomad as well. I have Leveling Up, Guarded, Positive Body Image, Divine Partnership, Connect, temptation, positive, intrigued, and connect as well. Connect on both you guys. This is what you need to know that you're not seeing. I have the Tower in reverse, the Magician again. It's very powerful energy in this reading. The Six of Swords. From Romance Angels, I have Love Yourself First, Let Go of Control Issues. A lot of cards want to come out for you. Honeymoon. And then I have Love Who You Are, Receive Love and Appreciation. Actions speak louder than words. I'm going to have to try to squeeze all these in. You got a lot of cards, and consider your foundation. So just do that there so I know I can go over those 4 cards. I have some messages from your angels as well, and then the card that you chose is Romance, Cupid Strikes. So I'll go over that too towards the end of the reading. Alright, my pile 4. Okay. So this was interesting. I had to pull a few more cards just to get some clarification here, because for the most part I can see that there is a divine partnership, a loving relationship connection coming through. But I did get the Golden Mirror, which talked about one-sided relationship, but that's of the past. And I get that's why you're guarded, because I need to get some more clarification, right, for it. But that's a relationship of the past, okay? And so what happened in the past is there was a one-sided relationship. It was unrequited, right? Unrequited love, okay? And you could even still be somewhat in this connection. Maybe you haven't completely let go, because we also have let go of control issues, and the Six of Swords talks about carrying the baggage of the past into the present. And either you, in some shape or form, maybe you physically have separated but emotionally haven't, or like I said, this is a journal reading, or possibly you are still even physical with this person but you're not in a committed relationship. One way or another, this relationship was karmic, right? So it was meant for you to learn from, and yes, it did bring turmoil, but you're needing to let go of this and love yourself, right? Love yourself first. And we even have love who you are as well, which is reiterating about loving yourself first, because unrequited love, you to be frank, you just deserve better than that. That connection made you feel like you were not enough, right? Sabotaged your self-esteem, and yeah, this person liked you, but it was unrequited love, basically. Self-absorbed, narcissistic, one-sided relationship, and you deserve better, and better is coming to you if you can let that go, right? If you can love yourself first and let that go, then you'll be able to manifest the desires that you want. Because here we have, the Magician in reverse. So we'll go start with the tarot here. So we have the Knave of Pentacles, the Magician in reverse, and the Star. The Knave of Pentacles, especially in the Tarot Sexual Magic, it's a young energy. The Knave represents the Page, right? The Pages are usually, young, youthful energy. But what's interesting is that, we have this seduction coming about, right? You can see that you're starting to slowly be seduced, right? Now in this card, this is about manifesting the courtship of your desires, right? But it's in reverse, so you're a bit reluctant to start that courtship. You're guarded, right? Very guarded and protective of your heart. Completely understandable because of what you've been through. But regardless, you're still kind of, if I can get this card to show you goodness, you're still warming up. You're starting to really warm up to this idea of romance, right? That's what that card represents there. And for good reason, because this person that wants to come in is a soulmate. It's not a karmic, not what you had before. It's not meant to hurt you. and be, you know, traumatic and painful and unrequited. No, this is a soulmate, soul connection. This is the love that you've been wanting and been searching for, right? And, you know, yeah, you know, this is a soulmate. You know, this is not someone of the past, right? And what you're not seeing too is that this is a tower. So this is sometimes scary to people, but this is everything that you have had before falling apart, right? But it's because it was built on not stable ground. It needs to fall apart, and there's a reluctance to that. That's why I feel like you're holding on to someone that didn't deserve your love. I really feel that with these cards, because we have this as well, and then we have, you know, consider your foundation, right? Look how committed you are to love. But the foundation also of, because I read intuitively, the foundation, the faulty foundation of the karmic that you've had. You know, actions speak louder than words, right? So when it comes to love, and not just love, but just in general, actions do speak louder than words. Someone can give you empty promises and say they love you and they care for you and they'll be there for you, you know, but if they're flaky and they cheat on you, or they don't appreciate you, or they don't respect you, actions, you know, speak louder than words. You can say all the sweet la-las you want, but actions, right? If someone is there for you when you're in a pickle, they're going to be there for you. They're going to put you first, you know. You're not going to feel like the love is unrequited, you know, like that's just the reality of it. So, you know, you gotta let that go, whether it's physically, emotionally. Just let this tower fall, let it crumble, because what you're not seeing is that you are the magician. You have the power to create the life you desire. You have within you to create the relationship and the divine partnership that you want. But you have to let go of control issues, right? Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Allow this tower to collapse, right? Allow it to, because whatever's meant for you won't go away. If there's and like I said, it's really hard, and I've been through divorce. Trust me, I know how hard this is. It's hard, you know, but trust me also, you know, when you can get to that point, allowing what is not meant for you to fall away, more beauty and the kind of connection you want will come to you. And it's not easy. It's a mountain, right? It's a hurdle. This card here talks about your troubles seeming like this giant mountain. So take it a step at a time. You don't have to rush. No one has to rush. Even if this love is coming in, you know, I mean, you both share a connection, right? Connect. You both share this connection. He's intrigued. He's going to be someone positive as well, right? Or he or she, they're going to be someone positive, you know. They're going to give you a positive body image as well. They're going to find you very seductive, very attractive. And here, you know, it says, you're the temptation I can't resist, the sacrifice I risk it all for, in hopes I don't end my downfall. So I can see this two ways. I can see this as you're guarded, so you don't want to open up yourself up to someone new. Okay, perhaps someone that's more for you. So but there's a connection that you feel, and they may feel that way too. Or this unrequited love karmic, they just got their hooks into you that you know they're wrong for you, but you just keep going back, right? So take what resonates. This is a journal reading, but that's what I take from that. So back to the mountain. It says here, you have the capacity to flow around any obstacle. This is time to adapt. Sometimes you'll come across what appears to be an insurmountable obstacle, like a huge mountain that separates you from your success, in this case, your love life. You might think that climbing it or chiseling away at it is the answer, but why take such treacherous, tedious approach? Be like the rivers that flow around the mountains naturally. You know what we were talking about, right? Allow the situation to unfold naturally. You move past this obstacle relatively quickly if you choose the easy way around. This is a time to adapt to your circumstances. If you do decide to climb, remember to take one step at a time, opting for the next right action, right? So allowing what needs to crumble to fall away and just go with the flow of things. Let go of the control issues. Surrender to what should be, because what's meant to be will come to you, right? And the main thing is really to love yourself, man, to put yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. That is so freaking true. Love who you are. You're the divine, delightful, and deserving of wonderful things this life has to offer. Love yourself, right? Because the person that's meant for you, they're gonna make you feel positive about yourself. They're not gonna make you feel like you're not enough, right? Like this karmic. They're not gonna make you feel that way. Allow the person that proves that they care and love you through their actions. That's the person that you need to give yourself to, really, you know? And yeah, love wants to come through because we have, romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. We have nomad here. So this says, you know, the nomadic wanderer lies deep inside, so take the leap now, don't crawl back and hide. So, and this is reiterated by the solitude in reverse, which is saying, you know, stop hiding from this new love that wants to come in, for one. Stop hiding from it. Again, reiterating about the tower, letting that fall away, and take a leap of, you know, let go of your guard for the right person. Take it a step at a time. And I get it, sometimes, you know, even though when someone's not right for us, because we've been with them for a while, there's some sort of comfort with them. You know, you don't want to let go of that security, that comfort. You've known them for a while, you know what to expect from them, even if it is shitty. You know, at least you know. When it's new, it's up in the air, you don't know. But there's promise of it being better for you. We have, when you get the solitude in reverse, you know, it's saying hiding out will lead to loneliness and negative thinking. So it's saying, you know, go and find ways to spend time with people. You know, friends. Have fun. Don't be like a hermit, you know. Because it says honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So just go with the flow. You know, don't force anything. Just go with the flow. Be like water, right? So we have here some messages from your angels. So we have quite a few here. So we have believe, be open to all the possibilities and opportunities, let go of preconceived ideas. There's nothing to fear. You're constantly surrounded by love. Start to believe in yourself and trust your instincts. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities abound, provided you're flexible. And retain an open heart and mind. Believe all is possible. Which is all saying open heart and mind, right? Let go of the fear. Go with the flow. Let what crumbles need to crumble. Let go of the past as well. Let's not carry the baggage of the past into the future, right? And part of that is by expressing yourself. So it says expression. Express how you feel clearly, lovingly, and honestly without fear or judgment. Say it exactly like it is. All will be resolved when you express to others how you truly feel. Trust in the power of your life to guide you and heal all concerned. Self-expression is liberating and healing. Right? So this karmic, is he trying to get back, or she trying to get back into your life? No, or whoever, that you're with is trying to not reciprocate the love. Speak your truth, and speak your truth to someone else that's new about what you've been through as well. Remember, each person's different. So new person, new type of connection, new type of relationship. So don't assume that all men or women are the same, or all Scorpios or all Tauruses the same. Each person is different, so let their actions speak for themselves, right? We have the Lion as well. So harness the loyal and protective aura of the Lion in charge ahead magnificently. This is the power of strength. This reminds me of the Strength card, right? This is about being bold. This is about being courageous. This is about speaking your mind. It's about being passionate. This is about standing in your power. Like really taking charge of your love life, right? Letting things crumble that need to crumble, surrendering, yes, but at the same time, believing in yourself, loving yourself, and just having that passion for life. Because when you have that passion for life, all the other good things just start coming to you. When you love yourself, people love you, just seem to love you as well. Because like attracts like. You emit those positive vibrations to the universe, so they come back to you. We have compassion. Dearest one, be compassionate towards yourself. Surrender the self-criticism and fear that has you believing that you need to improve in order to be worthy. You are perfect just as you are. The only thing that needs to change is your negative perceptions. You will come to realize the jewel you are when you love and honor yourself as you are. Big message about self-love, right? Not being so critical of yourself. And if this karmic in the past or whatever saying that you're not good enough, more reason to cut them out of your life. More reason for that tower, just allow that tower to crumble. But yes, you are worthy. And even if this karmic isn't in your life anymore, like I said, it's a general reading. It's a general reading. Even if they're not physically in your life anymore, you could be still harboring the pain and the hurt and the emotions. Gotta let that go, right? Go through some healing, so this beautiful connection can come forward. We have guilt. You do not need another's approval to feel worthy of love. Regardless of what you've done or what you think you failed to do, your soul's perspective, there's neither right nor wrong. Every experience in life is here to help you expand your awareness of love so that you may embrace ever greater spheres of wisdom. You've done nothing wrong. That's perfect. So if you feel guilty for your past mistakes, or someone's trying to make you feel guilty, don't feel guilty. To err is to human. You fail, dust yourself off. Try again. We learn our best through our mistakes. Wisdom is earned. So don't feel guilty. Like it says, everything that you experience is to expand your awareness, right? And become wise, so don't be hard on yourself. Love yourself, have compassion towards yourself, express your feelings. Like I said, self-love is so huge in this reading. And this is the final card I got for you, so this may be for a few. Oneness. Someone you deeply miss is forever present in your heart. Remember, dearest one, that even though there has been a physical parting, spiritually those we love never leave us. Creation is eternal. Nothing is ever truly missing, for all is interconnected and ultimately one. This is about the oneness. So if you've lost a loved one, when I'm feeling this message, and this may be for a select few, since this is a journal reading, but that wanted to come through for some reason in pile 4. I don't really get this one very often, but you guys got it. So if you've lost a loved one, you know, what the angels want you to know is that they're with you in spirit, and we all are connected, you know, so they're one with you, with the memories that you've shared, and really, I mean, energy just gets transmuted anyway, so they're not gone. It sucks, I get it. I've lost both my parents. It's not the same. I mean, I'm, you know, spiritually awakened. My parents are like my spirit guides, pretty much. I can talk to them anytime I want. But it's not the same as them physically being here. Even though I can do that, and I know a lot of other people don't have that, it's still not the same as actually having them with me, you know? I miss that. I miss watching movies with my mom and laughing together, you know, and teasing my dad and you know, playing with him and going to the shooting range with him. Like, I miss that physical presence of my parents. I get it. It's tough. But what your angels want you to know is that they're still with you in your heart, you know, and to remember that they're watching over you, and you'll see them again. You definitely will. And so for now, let the memories and the love that you shared keep you going, because they want you. They want you to be happy as well, right? So that message was for a few of you. For some reason it wanted to come out in this pile. So pile 4, this is your reading. I love you guys very much. Thank you for tuning in. If this reading resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe. It helps out my channel. Like you wouldn't believe, I am doing my best to try to expand my channel so I can do more readings like this for you guys. So love and light, take care, and I will see you at the next reading.